11:40 a.m. It's getting mighty oppressive feeling out here, but So, this is what we are going to attempt to do now that it has more or less quieted down out here. And because of the time of this morning, I'm halfway expecting to see the chickens to start wandering up this way. So I am going to try to beat them to the punch if in fact they are out and about. But I've got something that I'd like to explain as far as how some of these strange revelations, shall we say, comes to me through these weird connections that tend to get made. There we go, that's what I've been waiting on. Ha 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 ha. Yes indeed. See, it's been happening, it's just, man, they're clinging to the clouds, okay? And that is when there is any visible forms of trails, whether short or long, they are sticking to the clouds. But as far as the no-see-ums, well, many times whenever I look up, I happen to spot one amongst the blue without any signs of trails, short or long. But I've got more to explain as I am going to head on out here just to ensure that there is still adequate water. Yeah, I'll probably end up coming out here a couple more times throughout this day, as well as the remainder of this week with our hot temperatures, just to ensure that there's water available, at least that. But yep, I am headed on out with seed and water, and we shall go from there. Okay, so 11:45 and continuing on. Will Roby started sounding off once again, just due to my presence, or has it in fact been due to the cats? Okay, well, it's quiet out here. Oh, and I just walked through a freshly strung spider web. Yeah, we still have quite a little bit of food scattered about. Oh, there's Muggsy there. He must have been napping. So yeah, it does appear as though watering is mandatory right now. So, oh, and I am seeing some chickens back here. So we shall, yeah, okay, buddy. We'll go ahead and set this water down. Hang on, buddy. I'll be right with you, okay? And yep, I've already been heard or seen, one of the two. Hi. How's Vulture doing? Huh? How's Vulture doing? Oh yeah? Okay, well tell me about it. Would you guys like some seed? Mr. White? What do you think? Huh? Is this what you want? Alright. And, oh, is this Croucher? Oh, we got incoming. All right. Well, let's get this going. What? What? You want some out of my hand? Oh. Jumped right away once I pointed the camera in his direction. All right. There we go. Let's toss out quite a little bit for you. Okay. Is that good? And otherwise, still rather quiet out here. Boy, this seed has a lot of dust to it. It's like talcum powder. There you go. All right, that should suffice. And we are going to get some water distributed now, as it appears as though that is much needed. Right, Tiny? And so we're going to go ahead and get this going. Alrighty, it is now 11:53 a.m. We're going to try to make this quick before that noontime hour so we can primarily keep this as AM content for this day. So, strange connections. So, in between recordings today and uploading, I decided, okay, let's take in a couple of videos here real quick to channels that I'm subscribed to, that are subscribed to me. And so I found myself over on the channel, oh man, let me know. Anyways, I found myself over on the channel Diamond Jim W. Okay, and I'll go ahead and leave a link to at least a video, one of their videos that I commented on, as it was a bird video and very short in length, and primarily it was hi buddy, primarily it was about cardinals. Okay, now this is where it's going to get really interesting as far as I'm concerned. So here just the other day, I had this encounter with, it was either Big Red or Little Fred, which is two of the male cardinals that come up to the feeding grounds, and this one actually came up while I was back yonder here tending to business. Okay, and so if you've seen that video, awesome. You know then what I'm speaking on. So anyways, so Big Red and Little Fred, that is what I call the two male cardinals that frequent, once again, out here. So I found myself over on Diamond Jim W's channel, and I watched this, and I posted a quick little comment. And yes, I am trying to pay attention to you as you are once again on my lap. In which, yeah, he's being quite the distraction over my thoughts right now. So I'm going to stand up. He's going to start whining and trying to climb my leg. But anyways, so once again, I found myself on that channel, and I watched this short video about cardinals, and I go to post a comment, and within the comment section, there's somebody posted a comment in which there was one word lit up in blue that was Fred Bird, F-R-E-D Bird, Fred Bird. So I went ahead and I clicked on that because it had the little magnifying search icon. Yep, you can hear Roby once again sounding off as I'm out here talking. And Muggsy is, out in the lawn. I think that's what sparked that bird off into. Oh man, here we go, right up nearby. Muggsy here. Sorry, we'll get back to what I'm trying to explain. But anyways, Roby's right up. Yeah, right up in here somewhere. Will probably, more than likely, will come in closer to me. But anyways, so I click onto that, which was once again lit up in blue, and it took me to an article explaining Fred Bird, which I did not realize because I'm not a sports fan, but that is the mascot to the Cardinals, the baseball team. And here, yes, I see you and I hear you. And so here I, had given the nickname Little Fred to one of the Cardinals out here and never even realizing how that would be connected one day to a mascot of a baseball team through information derived from a YouTube channel and their content and someone else's comment from yet another channel. Okay, so yeah, I apologize for the short story being long, but that is it in a nutshell of my explanation of connections. And did Roby just come up to rant and rave for a moment and fly back off? Still doing a little talking out there at the pine tree. Okay. But not quite so much now. So anyways, yes, there was desperate needed refills to the watering containers out here. And of course, there's still plenty of food to go around. Yeah, we can see the blue jay hopping about back here. I could wander over closer that way. Oh, you decided to come back into the woods, huh? Yeah, all right. I want him back up in the tree to be on my level, right? Huh? Yeah, buddy. I know you don't like this camera either, do you? Yeah. Yeah, and I need to get some stuff so I can treat these cats for ticks and mites, and I still have not done that. And here I've been watching them scratching and scratching and scratching, and all right, no, you just stay there, okay? Yeah, I'm headed back in here pretty soon, buddy. Yeah, I know you're not going to be too thrilled over that. There's water out there, you know that. So, alright, I do believe that is good enough. Well, off he bounds. Probably thinking I'm going to wander back in that direction, but, well, I have alternative plans. And I've not seen any squirrels lately, especially since I found the one. Oh, what, a couple of weeks ago now. Okay, that's enough. I'm sure that we're going to have robins sounding off once I start walking back up. Well, let's go ahead and find out, shall we? I'm almost out of storage on my memory card, so I gotta end this really quick. Uh-huh. You gonna talk to me? Oh. Well, back up. Oh, tell me if you want to talk. We do it where we originally began. What's it been? Last year? 2 years ago? Whatever. Man, it smells like rain out here. Alright, Skyway's out. $12:05. I guess we're going to have an overflow moment. As we were coming up the stairs, I happened to see some fluttering going on. We have this moth right here, and I am going to attempt to do a good deed for today and capture this one and release it outside. I've got a container here, so you know, I'm not going to physically grab hold of it, as I don't want to disrupt the powdering on its wings or what have you. So yeah. Alrighty, out front we are, and yeah, I had no issues or problem. There it goes. And mission successful and completed. Wow, getting nasty out here. Skyway's out.